Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. So as you guys may have noticed from the title of this video, today we're taking a look at Nvidia Geforce Now. I did get access to that RTX 3080 tier, so we're going to just take a quick look at that here today. Before we get into it, I'm going to go ahead and roll that intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. If you haven't already checked out thenerdcircle.com, make sure to head over there and check it out. Still a work in progress, but we definitely have some stuff over there for you. And if you haven't followed along on social media, you can do so on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. We do post some things over there when it's not quite time for a video just yet, so if you don't want to miss out, make sure to follow there. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so that way you get notified of any new videos to come out. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump into Nvidia Geforce Now. We do have that RTX 3080 tier here today. We're just going to take a quick look at it. Now, we will test it out on other devices going forward, but we just want to look into it today over on the PC. Now, I will be doing this on my ultra-wide screen just as a test to kind of see how those games play, if there's any games that do play in the ultra-wide. So, depending on what games we go into, you may see that some of it doesn't fit the screen, but we'll go ahead and kind of handle that as we go. And in the future, we will test it over on the 4K TV. We will also test it over on the Pixel Slate tablet. We'll test it over on the new Pixel 6 Pro phone and a few other devices as well. But today we're just going to take a look over at the PC. So let's go ahead and dive in. Alright guys, so as you can see the screen share coming up over here, we are going to hit play now. This is the first time I'm going into it with you guys together here. Well, So you guys can see here that I am on that RTX 3080. It just doesn't seem like it wants to work, so bear with me here. So, I don't know if this is an issue. It looks as though it doesn't want to play when you click play now. So, let's try to work this out here. Alright, so for some reason it looks like it's not playing on the web version, so we're going to try to download the PC application and see how that works. So as you guys can see here, you can go and download either for Windows, Mac, Android, whatever. So we're just going to go ahead and download the PC version and get that installed here. Alright, so it looks like we have the application installed and logged in, so let's take a look here. So it looks like it's pulling all my games in, or I shouldn't say all of them, but the ones that it does work with. So the main thing that I want to see here is the ultra-wide compatibility. So I don't really know, let's just kind of go with one that I think might have ultra-wide. Let's just do a free-to-play. Let's check out Destiny 2. Okay, I don't like that it says I may experience stutter or high latency. I'm not sure why it's saying that. I do have a gigabit internet connection here. We're just going to go ahead and just see what happens. Now I'm going to try it with the Logitech controller here, so we'll also test to see how easily that works. Let me just log into Steam real quick. Alright, so it looks like it tells you that Geforce now automatically captures moments of your gameplay, and it looks like you can uncheck certain things. Let's just go ahead and hit let's go so we can just get into it already. Now, out of the gate, it doesn't look like it's doing ultra-wide here, but I also didn't look to see if this game supports ultra-wide. So the controller is working. Alright, now it does show full screen. It shows the 2560 by 1440. So, at least as of right now, this isn't playing in ultra-wide. Let's just give it a quick little playthrough here just to kind of see how it actually functions and interacts.
But our only way forward
Since it did tell me that the internet speed may be a bit laggy here. Now, I've never actually played Destiny 2 before, so I don't really know what to expect here, but I will say it looks pretty good, and I've got a lot of the bright lights in my face right now, so I think if I turn the lights down lower, it might look a bit better, and I'm sure I can tweak it to get it to look even better, but it looks pretty clear on my view here, and this is a 2K monitor. And it doesn't, I mean, at least currently, I know there's not a whole lot going on. I'm just walking around and jumping around, but you can see the grass moving and everything, and it doesn't seem too laggy to me. I'm not really seeing anything abnormal. So it looks like it plays good. I want to look up a title that can actually do ultra-wide and see if we can get that to work here. So I will say, because there's been a lot of people talking about how they cap the frames on the tier under this one here, and it looks like the game itself was capped at 60. It only lets you choose between 30 and 60, but I turned the frame rate cap off. And like I said, you can of course go through and customize more of these settings here, but alright, so a quick Google search showed me that Stranding does have ultra-wide compatibility. That is one of the games that I have, so we're going to take a look here. I was reading an article that said that Geforce now does not support ultra-wide, but I didn't look too deep into that, so let's just see if Stranding will play in ultra-wide. Again, I have not played this game yet either. We're going to take a quick look in the settings screen here. So just looking through the settings, it does let you do the 21:9 aspect ratio, but as far as the display resolution, it only goes up to 2520 by 1080, so I don't know that it's going to give us the full resolution. The game may not go up to 2K, but let's just see what it allows us to do here. It does have a maximum frame rate of 240, so that's good. I know that this monitor does go up to 144 Hertz, so it does give us some wiggle room there. I'm really not going to mess with too much more in here. Let's just go ahead and save that, and let's see what we get here. So I don't know if you guys will see it completely, but the 16:9 does allow it to stretch from top to bottom, whereas the 21:9 does not fill the top and bottom. In the 16:9, we can do the 2560 by 1440. But in the 21:9, we can only go up to 1080. So a bit peculiar. I'm going to have to test this over on Steam by itself, not in GeForce Now, to see if we get anything different. But it does give us that 21:9 aspect ratio. So for now, we're going to leave it at the 16:9 just because it does fill more of the screen, and we're going to take a further look into that going forward. But let's just go ahead and see how the game functions. So definitely keep an eye on social media for more updates as far as the Ultrawide compatibility, because I'm definitely going to be testing it and kind of going through some different things here. And I will eventually make another video about it when I have more information, but I'll probably be putting out some little things here and there across social media, so make sure to follow along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. As I said, I will be playing it both on Steam on the local PC here, as well as playing it over on GeForce Now, just to see if we have any differences there. I do want to be able to take advantage of this ultra-wide as much as possible, so that is a key thing for me. Now we will also test it over on the 4K HDR TV, which shouldn't give us any issues over there since it's not ultra-wide. It will be the 16:9 aspect ratio, but it'll be the 4K HDR for any of those games that do support the HDR.
Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Alright, so now that we're in, let's just go ahead and take a look at some of the gameplay and see how it functions here. It may not look as good. Oop. Apparently you can trip. It may not look as good as Destiny 2, but it is also a little bit of a darker game right now. It does seem like it might be a little bit more laggy, but it could just be the mechanics of the game, because you can like tell that he's like weighted down, but it definitely doesn't look horrible. Now let me see if we can maybe, I don't know if we can get into it and change anything now. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in here real quick and just let you know that that's pretty much the end of me testing the 3080 tier for the GeForce Now. I decided to throw in some extra clips of some game footage of me testing out the game on Steam directly on my PC with the different monitors that I have, just to kind of test out that ultra-wide experience. So I decided to throw in a few minutes of each experience on each monitor for you guys to check out here. I'll make sure to go ahead and put different chapters, so if you do want to skip over those for now, since it's not really related to the 3080 tier, then you can do so. And I will have those full clips most likely put over on Facebook at some point. If you guys do want to see them over here on YouTube, or want to see more gameplay footage, of course let me know down below, and I'll go ahead and make some videos of more game footage here. So I mean, if you're going for a more cinematic look, then you can do the 21:9, but on the ultra-wide monitor here, it really crops it. I'm also testing out a new voiceover microphone here, so any of you audiophiles that are out there watching this video, I don't have this dialed in completely just yet. It's pretty much right out of the box, but I just want to get your input on how it sounds, if you guys think it sounds pretty good, and I can of course make some tweaks to make it sound even better, but let me know down below.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out. don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
When your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons.
Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
I definitely hope you guys enjoyed the little sneak peek here into the GeForce Now RTX 3080 tier, and it's only hopefully going to get better from here, but we're definitely going to take a further look across different devices to see how it functions. This was more a preliminary test just for me to see if I can get it to work with the ultra-wide monitor and of course with the Logitech controller. So it worked great with the Logitech controller, no issues there. Ultra-wide still has some testing to do, and we'll go ahead and, like I said, test it across other devices. Of course, if there's anything I forgot to mention, I'll leave it in the description down below. If there's anything you guys noticed that I forgot to mention, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. But if you guys have already subscribed to the RTX 3080 tier, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't, and you are thinking about this and you have any questions, just drop them in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to go ahead and answer those. If you are playing Nvidia Geforce Now, let me know, what game are you currently playing? If you guys have had any luck with Geforce Now and ultra-wide monitors and I'm missing something, let me know what I'm doing wrong. If there's something specific you guys would like to see, make sure to drop it in the comments down below. But the cloud gaming wars are just heating up here, so there's definitely going to be a lot more to come. I hope you guys were able to get something out of this video here today. Make sure to follow along on social media for any other bits of information. But if you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can also follow the links on the screen to the older videos. Please make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.